Hi, this is Francis from A+ Tutoring. In this session, I'm going to show you how to evaluate the volume in Chapter 6.3, number 41 in Stewart textbook. Now, this is basically a function that looks like a circle, right? So if I draw this out, I have a circle center at 0 and plus 1. So right here, and then I have a circle like this. Okay. So this is a circle and it's turning about the y-axis. So it's turning right here. So if you turn this circle, what does it give you? It gives you a sphere, right? So the answer it should look like a sphere. Now, what's the radius of this circle? It's 1, right? So the radius is 1, then the volume of the sphere should look like this, right? The volume should look like 4 pi 1 cubed over 3. So the answer of this using the integral should look like this. So let's see how do we evaluate this using integrals. Now I know that I'm turning about the y-axis, so what should I do? I should take only half of the circle, right? And then make it turn. So how do I want to do this? I want to do it with x. So x equals to, I want to do it in terms of y for the integral. Okay, so it should look like this. So this should be this method, right? Because your rectangle should be right here. Okay, then it's turning, so it will be this method because it's sticking to the axis of revolution, because that will be perpendicular to it, and there's no gap in between them, so it's not a washer method. So I'll be using this method. Now, isolating x, this would give me 1 minus y minus 1 square and square root. I have plus or minus in front. Now on the right side, I will take the positive. Okay, so I'll take the positive side. This is the positive side and this is the negative side. That's why you have a plus or minus. So if I have my radius to be the positive side subtracts 0, okay, so my radius is going to be square root of 1 minus y minus 1 square minus 0, because the axis of revolution is 0, right? Now that's my r. And what is my integrals now? If you look at the formula, is pi from a to b r squared. Okay, from a to b. So it's basically from 0 to 1, or 0 to 2, sorry, because this is basically 0 and this is at the 2. I'm summing up all the rectangles, right? So there's so many rectangles right here, and I'm adding all of them from 0 to 2. Remember, integral is a summation of tiny little things. So volume equals to pi integral from 0 to 2. And then my radius square. Okay, if I square it, it will become 1 minus y minus 1 square. And this thing dy. And this is basically my integral. Now I have to evaluate this. I need to multiply it out. It'll be much easier. Okay, so let me do that. The volume, let me recopy that first. 0 to 2, 1 minus y minus 1 square, and then dy. This is equals to pi integral from 0 to 2, 1 minus y squared, and then I have minus 2y, so it becomes plus 2y, and then I have plus 1, and then 1 minus plus 1, so it's also minus 1. Then I have dy. Now 1 minus 1, it cancels out. All I have left is minus y squared and then plus 2y. So I have pi 0 to 2 minus y squared plus 2y and then dy. Now integral of this that's very easy to do. Pi, and then I have minus y cubed over 3 plus 2y squared over 2 from 0 to 2. Now I just need to plug in the numbers now. If I plug in the numbers, it'll give me pi in front. I have minus 8 over 3 plus 2 times 4 over 2 well, that cancel out, right? So it's just 4. And then subtract becomes a plus, and then plug in 0 is which is 0, okay? And the other one, it will be minus, also 0, okay? So I have minus 8 over 3 plus 4, okay? So this is pi times minus 8 over 3 plus 4. If I put them on a common denominator, which is 12, so this would be minus 32. So I have equals to pi times minus 32 over 12, sorry. So over 12 plus 12 over 12. Oh, sorry, 4 times 3, which is 12. 12 over... No, I should put everything on 3, right? I don't know why am I putting it on 12. Because it's just 4, right? The common denominator is 3. So I have minus 8 over 3. Sorry about that. So this is 12 over 3. So I have 4 over 3. Now this is going to be equals to minus 4, plus 4, because it's 12 minus 8, plus 4 pi over 3. And basically, this is my previous answer that I assumed to be 4 pi 1 cube, which is 4 pi over 3, right? And then my answer is 4 pi over 3. For more information about volumes on this method, please visit my website, goforaplus.com.